When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the California Golden Bears. The Golden Bears will boot it away to start the game. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Pitt Panthers offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Back to pass, it's Lynch. Takes a hit as he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Runs through a tackle. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Takes a shot. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Stumbled to the ground. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Mays. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are, sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Pitt pushing the pace.
A lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Pitt will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll park it right around the 25. So California's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the...
There he goes! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Golden Bears just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. fires to the wideout. He's got him wide open. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cal! Getting ready for the extra point. Oh, and they blocked it. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man to go.
Looking to throw, it's Lynch. Fires to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. He's got it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Always a positive to put up early points. He's looking deep. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
Yeah, and the QB tried to use some touch. Let that thing hang up in the air. But when you hang it up over the middle of the field, the defenders have a lot of time to go and try to get it and make a play. A lot of guys near the football. Nice job by the defense being in.
Breaks into the open. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. The Golden Bears come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Catch in the middle. It's Marshall. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
14-0.
He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Grabbed behind the line, it's Smith.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Plows through the defense. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Lynch. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
Number 10 on to kick it away.
He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Power football with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? Makes the grab. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the...
Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The play-action fake. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up one quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering what did...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To throw, it's Lynch. The screen, and watch out. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll take it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll pull it down. Those defenses were smelling blood, and the quarterback got down. Smart move. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. The sure hands, it's James. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Offense in a split backfield. Motion from the back. Caught in the backfield. It's Bray. Turning. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cal. A great catch and run for 6. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
And I think he does a really good job here. Dropping back to pass, surveying the field, sees he's got some open space out wide, dump it to your playmaker, your running back takes the football, he does the rest. Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the field, making a play.
Throws to the wideout. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to throw, it's Lynch. Heaves it deep. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Taking it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got enough space. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the Panthers, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. He's got him. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the first down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. The Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wide receiver going in motion. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Tries to get it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. That's reeled in. It's James. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go to the locker room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
I guess the good news on that penalty is at least the defense didn't have to back up that far. It's still 1st and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Now on the option. The pitch. Touchdown, Cal! Great job by the back on the option.
Man, you got to be so disciplined when you play the option. You got to keep your eyes on your guy. They lost track of the pitch, man. The quarterback pitches it to him. He takes it into the house. Got to be a little bit more sound on defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Back to throw, it's Lynch. Snagged in the middle, it's Mays. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. First down, 10 yards to go. To the air on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
The short hands, it's Smith. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. That'll be first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on first down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen.
Oh, he's got some space. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Lynch. He'll take a deep shot here. Touchdown, Panthers. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
And he's going to bring this one out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking downfield on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Intercepted to stop the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he gets the interception and finally run out of bounds, and that's how we'll wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Pittsburgh. What a fine performance we've seen. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver.
With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Steel City.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Almost popped free on the screen, but he stopped short of the line to gain. It's 4th down. The Golden Bears send out the punt unit. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. From the gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. The Panthers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Lynch. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far, so can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great play by the defense there. And listen, they got to do more of this. Running backs obviously had a lot of success. They got to continue to stop this run game, be physical, and not let this guy beat them.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. And the Golden Bears are rolling down the field. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Caught near the sticks. It's Bray. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Golden Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Looking to throw, it's Lynch. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and he gets the ball back. Lucky to do so. Guess it could have been worse. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. And the returner goes down. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's got it at the 30. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Fighting off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the middle. It's James. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think...
Looking for the end zone. He's up to 86 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. 2nd and goal coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Rides the back on the option to give. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Lynch. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Now, 4th down. Number 10 in punt formation to kick it away.
He gets it away from his own end zone. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work. Period of this one. Gonna run it. It's Brake. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Got the first down and still on his feet. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about.
Holding. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. First down here for the offense. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Using the quick game. There he goes. Tackled there by the defense.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to them and open.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out getting an interception. Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Lee to throw. Makes the catch. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. And the pass convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Finds his man down the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Just working and poking and prodding and finding its way up to the 36. The Golden Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Quarterback making checks. And the Golden Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead. You want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the 4th quarter.
They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you can tell they got in there so quick, the offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
Quick catch on 3rd down. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from...